Hello dosto, welcome to TUTLOGIC. I hope everyone is doing great. Today we are going to learn how to fetch this index future data from NSE India website just using our Excel and VBA. So let's begin by opening a new workbook. I have already formatted this header information which we are going to fetch from NSE India website to save some time and make this video a little shorter. So these information we are going to fetch from the website which have contract details and trade details. Contract details are basically visible at this row, and trade details which is within this particular row, and we are going to fetch all those information for all available future for a particular security. So let's begin. So you can format your Excel workbook just like this, and after then we can start our Visual Basic editor. Just insert a new module and let's begin writing our code there. So first of all, let's make a sub which we are going to use to fetch the information. So within this we can have variables to hold information or worksheet such as worksheet, and dim response as string, and let's set the sh is equal to this workbook dot worksheets, and the worksheet name we have is FUTIDX, which I have already renamed, and you can see this worksheet, this name we are going to have. If you have different name here, you can just write that within this inverted comma. Now in sh.cells 11 means this cell, we are going to use this cell as an indicator whether the script is currently working or fetching information from website, or it has already done. So cell dot value to fetching. Now we are going to create an object to send HTTP request to the website. So with create object msxml 2.xml http. So this is the object we are going to use to fetch information from the website, or you can say we are going to use to send get request to the website. And within this we can open our get request to the website. So here we are going to use this URL to have all the cookies available for our API request, because sometimes NSE just reject the request or API request without cookies. So first request we are going to send to have all those cache and cookies available within our object to send another request of API. But before we are setting a user agent header, set request header user agent, and it is you can have from the website. If you right click on anywhere on the website and click on network, refresh this page, click on any URL, and within this header section you will have your user agent information available. User agent, this is just, you can copy this and paste it here. So this is the user agent we are going to set for the header and send the request. Wait for the request to complete until dot ready state is equal to 4, or do event loop. In this line we are waiting for the loop to continue until we have ready state 4 set. Otherwise we are setting the event which will let us to have the Excel in responsive mode. If we don't use this do event and the request take more than 5 seconds to complete, the Excel will crash or sometime it hangs. So we are using this do event for that purpose. Now open the next request. Open. This is also a get type, but this time we are going to use our API URL, which we can have from this website, and we can have from this index. Just click on this refresh and we will have our API. This is the URL we are going to use. Copy this URL and paste it there. Apart from this, we are also setting another variable here to avoid the cached information coming every time we send the request to the website. We are changing the URL every time we send the request by adding some random variable to this C parameter, int anything rnd plus anything. So this will generate every time a new URL by setting a parameter to this C. So for this request also we can set header request also, and another header we need to set is content type, which is application slash JSON dot send. Send the request. Now wait again to complete this request, and now we can have a response set in our response variable. Now we can print this response to know whether we are fetching information from website or not. Debug.print response, and just run this. Yes, the data is coming, so the script is working. We can comment this out for now and start working to update this in our Excel workbook. Data is equal to VBA.split response metadata. We need metadata. In this API request, our future data is available within this meta keyword. Okay, if you bound data is greater than 0, then if we have the data available, only then we are going to process this, otherwise it is irrelevant. And if for n is equal to L bound of data to U bound of data, we are going to iterate all those data available. Next n, if data n, so fetch a particular variable from that array we have split it just above, and then it has something like FUTIDX, means we are only interested in future index data. So if this row contains some future index data, then we are going to process it, otherwise we are going to ignore that one. I is equal to I plus 1, but we don't have already I, so we are working from this row. It is third row, so let me declare I as 2, field equals to VBA.split data, and from that particular row we are going to split by comma if U bound field is greater than 0, then, and if for k is equal to L bound field to U bound field next k, and let's take a temp variable field k, and we are going to check which field we have to insert in which column in our Excel workbook. So if TMP like inverted comma instrument type, then, and if we have instrument type, that means we are going to set in cells I1 dot value 2 equal to VBA dot replace VBA dot split the temp variable by colon, and take the second parameter, means right side of the colon, and if there is any inverted comma available, then just replace it with blank. I have already explained this in our previous video, which we have used to fetch option data from nseindia. So now let's continue, copy this, and so now let's see how many columns we have. There are 25 columns, so I have first one created for instrument type. Now we need to copy this line and paste it 24 times just by appending else. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So for all columns we have this if else conditions. So now let's change this condition for every column. So now expiry date, for expiry date EXPIRY, but we don't need this star there. Then for the second one is open, it is open price, then there's high price, then this low price, and then this close one price, then this previous close, again this last price, then this change, again the P change, then we have number of contracts traded, value, for value we have total turnover, for this now total buy, we have total buy quantity. Now we have total sell quantity, then VWAP, VW. Now we have underlying value, market lot, then open interest, then change in open interest. After then percentage change in open interest, so we can copy this one and paste there, P change. Then daily volatility, then annualized volatility, and new, then settlement price, then best buy, then best sell. So now this has been done. To save time, I have already extracted that name from our website by using this column name, which should be mapped by which key value, to save the time for this video. So don't get confused. So the key values are set. Now change the column index also. 23, and then finally 24. Now something else I need to change in this is to take this change and change p change out from there and paste it at the end of the conditions, because if you can notice, this change star is going to return true for this key also, and this p change is also going to return true for this key also. So that's why I have put these at the last. Now let's finish this by this workbook dot save. So we are going to save this workbook, but before that we are also doing some other things like sh dot cells 11 dot value 2 to be done. At last it will save the workbook, so our data should be available. But one thing more, when we have previous data available, we need to delete it also from this sheet. So it can be done by sh.range a32 y column 100 dot clear. So it will clear the data which is available within this range area. Okay, so let's check whether the script is running or not. First of all, let's save this workbook in our XLSM format or XLSB format, because we have macro in this workbook. Okay, so I have saved this workbook as indexfuture.xlsm file at my desktop. So now let's run this script by clicking on this button or pressing F5 on your keyboard, and if without block. Okay, so there is an error for this one because I'm writing code in Python as well, so I have used this colon. Now again, yes, this is debug. So what is coming there is okay. Oh, sorry, my bad. We need to set this to 1 for every row. Let me do this and run again, and let's run it again. It is done. So let's see whether all the information coming right or not. No, there is some issue in instrument type. Expiry date is good, open is good, high is good, low is good, close is good, previous close is good, last. There is something in last, change is good, this one is good, this one is good. There is something in this one also, so let me bold this. There is also something else. This one is good, this one is good, this one is good. Market lot is not there. This one is good. These are nothing. This one good, this one good, this one. So we need to do lots of tweaking in there. So instrument type, I think there is multiple columns in there. So let me change it to 2 and then run again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 is the down one. 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24. Best sale is at 24. Then we are at y, then it is 25. My bad. 25. Now let's again. So I guess yes, this one fine. It is fine till then. It is fine till this. The last one, we have some curly braces there, so we need to change it also. Last price. So we need to add one more replace command and replace it by curly braces. So let's see. Yes, this is also good. Now same we have to do in our value. Value is total turnover. We can copy this and simply paste in our total turnover, and let's do it again. Yes, our value is good. Now total buy. In total buy, I think there is some colon before this line also, so for our total buy we need this to be set to 2. Now let's run again. Fetching, still fetching. Yes, done. Total buy is good now. Total sale, total evap is done. This is done. Market lot, we are not getting anything. So in market lot, okay, sorry, it is log. It should be lot. Now it should work fine. Yes, but with curly braces, so we need to replace that one also. Market lot and the column number 17. Now run it. Yes, it is 25 now, but we don't have information in change in OI and change in percentage change. Okay, this I should be small, and for open this is also small. Let's run it and see. Yes, it is coming again. Good. Now the settlement price and best. In settlement price, first we need to make it to 2. Yes, this is done. Now the best buy. In best buy, this is the best buy. Okay, so let's debug this one. Carry of cost, price, best buy, and let's debug this one. Print it. So when we split this by this column, we have this at 0 index, this will be at 1 index, this will be at 2 index, and this will be at 3rd index. So we need to have it to 3. Now let's remove this and run it. Debug, what is there in this website? Option for this. Okay, there are 2 things in best buy, so we need to have the first one, which is coming from the API. So let's do this like this: if ss.cells i24.value2 is equal to blank, then only then it should print there, otherwise ignore the later one. Best buy is also coming, I guess. Yes. So finally we have all the information for our index future in our Excel VBA. One more thing we can do here is to add a button to run that code, because we don't want to run that code every time from the VBA editor. Just do something, assign a macro, and this is the macro we created just now. In our macro we can do one more thing. At the end, when the workbook is saved, this sh should be activate, so it will redirect to that sheet. Click on run. There you go. So I hope this video is informative for you, and you can use this information for your trading journey and analysis. Till then, have a great day ahead. Thank you for watching.